guys, it's Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York City. Yeah, check this out. Blast from the recent past. Man, oh man. Unfortunately, it's not Series 1. It is indeed Series 2, 2015-16 Upper Deck, Series 2 to school with much ado. Crew. Hopefully it's not doo-doo. So really excited about this one because there are in fact a few Connor McDavids in here. I'm going to go through them actually. Configuration: 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, 12 boxes per case, 192 cards, base set 251 through 450 because it's Series 2. Young Guns 451 through 500. Now, within a box break, according to the checklist, that I need to crunch all the math on this, but we should receive a mem, 4 Upper Deck Portraits, 4 Upper Deck Canvas, including the 50% shot at a Young Gun, 6 Young Guns, 5 OPG updates, 2 OPG Retro updates, 1 OPG Rainbow Foil Parallel, 4% opportunity at a Upper Deck Signatures. There's actually a Bobby Orr in there. But that Group A is like 1 in 17,000 or 1 in 18,000. There's actually Yaro Yager in there as well. And there is also a 4% opportunity at a signature OPG card. And Group A has Ricard Raquel. I don't know why he's, and Oli Mata's in Group A. I don't know why, it's OPG. So of course the name of the game is the McDavids. I'm gonna run down the list as fast as I can of all the McDavid inserts. Probably about a 27% chance on the whole to hit some McDavid in here, some insert McDavid. Rookie Portraits, 8%. Young Gun Canvas, 1% odds at the McDavid. Rookie Materials, 1.5% odds at the McDavid. Program of Excellence, a little bit under 1%. There are these clear-cut superstars, 0.12% chance at that McDavid. Rookie Breakouts are numbered to 100, so we don't know the odds is low if they're numbered to 100. Acetate Series 1 Young Guns exists, unannounced, Grail shots. Besides that, of course, all the OPGs, OPG Marquee Rookies, 10% shot at the McDavid. The OPG Retro, I think, is about a 3.5% shot at the McDavid. The OPG Rainbows, 2% shot at the McDavid. And the OPG Black Rainbows numbered to 100. So, of course, those are grails. They're worth probably $1,000 or more, those OPG Blacks of McDavid. I've seen them listed on eBay for like $4,000 if you can hit those because they're only numbered to 100. And there is absolutely a red border OPG, and that red border OPG is probably in the order of about 0.2% to hit the McDavid. And of course, you might wonder about the rookie class, the actual rookie class for this. Jack Eichel, of course, which I've hit in my first box of stuff. Vetrano, Jujakera, Anthony Ciu, Weidmans. UC Saros is the guy I'd like to hit. Domingue, I think Olmark is having a really great start to the season. Hinostroza, Chandler Stevenson's a good one, but it's pretty meager rookie class on the whole. After the big boys, all right? I think Zach Fucali's in there as well. So these might be sticking a bit, we'll see. Shea Theodore, Nick Ritchie as well, by the way. Okay, so let's go. Lee Stepniak. Here we go. So, oh my God, this is so 2015. Hayes, and we have our first OPG update rookie. Here we go, and it would happen to be the Jake Virtanen. So there you go. So this is our first. You can hit a McDavid one of these. Ribeiro, Abdelkader, Grigorenko, as well as the Brian Elliott, who had a good start the other night. So hoping for a 27% shot at some McDavid insert. Rookie insert, of course. Strawman, Bukestad, Sutter, and here we go with our rainbow. So who would our rainbow? Oh, that's a good one, isn't it, guys? Look at that. So we did, it's not the McDavid rainbow, but it is in fact, or what do they call, do they call these rainbows? Whatever they are, the foil ones. And it is in fact the Dylan Larkin. That is awesome. Very, very cool to hit that. So that's an actual rookie card of his. All right, Murray and Pavelski, and a card that's stuck. Yeah, man, and there's Marty Jones. All right, happy to hit the Larkin. That's a great one. All right, Riley Nash, Yurko, Silverberg, and we have another one of the marquee rookies. And let's see who we have here. We have a Kemppanen. Unfortunately, not the McDavid. We really want to hit a McDavid of some form or fashion. That is the name of the game. Usually I give a lot of love to all the other players, but when you open up a 2015-16 product, that is the desire, the wish, and the hope. Scandella, there's Talbot. Ooh, okay, so we have our first portrait, and behind the Tuvo, Our first portrait is Kyle Bond, a Kyle Bond Upper Deck portrait rookie. Bobby Ryan, Backlund, as well as the Lander. Now I've seen these boxes go for like $400. Suffice to say, I did not pay a lot. I paid like $125 or something for this box. And the reason why the boxes cost so much is anything 2015 will cost a lot, even if the Young Gun canvas is only 1% odds to hit the McDavid. It doesn't matter. People will pay a crazy amount as opposed to just buying the card outright, which is what I did. I bought that card, the Young Gun canvas, PSA 10 for under $300. Can you imagine that? That is true. I am not lying. So there you go. But I bought it, I guess, before the crazy price hikes, certainly pre-pandemic. And at the time, I was thinking, you know, $300 is a lot of money for a non-true rookie card of McDavid. That's what I was thinking at the time. And of course, now obviously it's worth over $1,000. All right, what we don't want to hit is a Young Gun canvas that isn't McDavid. All right, let's continue on, guys. Monahan, Vanek, and look at this beauty here. We've got an Andre Burakovsky, who's presently, I believe, on your Krakozoid, no? Very nice. Stahlberg, Nate, Nick Bonino, pretty underrated player, is he? Playoff performer. Burakovsky's had an amazing start to the year with those guys because, I mean, he's the kind of guy who's very inconsistent, but it's hard to play and get ice time on that Avs team for obvious reason. Oh, look at that, a Chris Stewart sighting. Leg one. How many brothers are there? There's a bunch, right? Oh, we have our first Young Guns, guys. Well, let's see who our first Young Guns is. Okay, so we have an Alec Martinez. Behind the Martinez, we have a Barrett Jackson. And behind the Barrett Jackson, who is our first one? And our first bad boy is actually, this is a decent one, guys. We hit the Noah Hannafin. I'll definitely take it. It's a really, really thin rookie class, and that's absolutely a great one. I'll take it. I don't know if I mentioned him in the Young Guns, but obviously he is one of them. Certainly one of the better ones from this Series 2 class. All right, these cards are sticking a bit. There's Steve Mason, Antiniemi, Dion Phaneuf, Versteeg, and we have one of our retros. Look at this. So here is our Phil the Thrill retro, the new Iron Man in the NHL. He is a weird, bizarre, unique character. You have to love unique quantities like this cat here. And by the way, you know, now because of rights and so on, licensing, you don't usually see retros that look exactly like cards from a certain era. But these are actually like the 1961-62 Parkhurst, which is one of my favorite sets. It's a set I own. I've shown it off when I did my favorite sets list. I did a couple of videos on my favorite sets. But that is one of the most beautiful sets, the 61-62 Parkhurst, because it has all the logos in the background and it just looks really neat. All right, guys, let's continue on with this hunt. All right, so there's Dale Weiss, who I think we got for, yeah, it's so funny, I was just thinking that. Yeah, we absolutely got Dano for Dale Weiss, one of our best trades. Is this Jake? Who is this? Let's just see. No, it's Brandon Gaunce. Okay, Brandon Gaunce, our second Young Gun, Brandon Gaunce. Jimmy Howard, these are sticking a bit, unfortunately. Dumba and Larson. All right, not presently an NHLer is Gaunce. He's on the Monsters. The Cleveland Monsters. You know about the Cleveland Guardians, now you know about the Cleveland Monsters. He's doing well on them, actually. Okay, there's Yarrow Jagr. So there is an auto of his in this set, a Group A. So there's Zuccarello, one of my favorite players, Haglund, and we have our second one of these bad boys. So our second Upper Deck canvas would be Brent Seabrook, a Stanley Cup champ Seabrook. There is Carey Price with functional knees, and Lance Boma. I once hit his rookie card, auto rookie card in a Panini product. We've got Bodker, Mrazek, who's injured again. I think he keeps on pulling his groin. Ron Hainsey, really undervalued quantity. And we have another one of our young guns, and it would happen to be none other than, I think it's Zach Fucale. Did I not hit the goalie Habs mojo all in once here? Oh, and of course I hit Zach Fucale. Of course I do. That doesn't surprise me one iota. I'll take it. I love it. Love hitting him. Tyler Toffoli and something stuck here. Sam Gagner, as well as Christopher Higgins, another Hab. All right. And Zach Fucale, I think he was a second rounder of ours. And, you know, he got into some games finally last year with Washington. In fact, he got a shutout last year with Washington. I know that because I streamed him in fantasy, and that worked out for me. And I did it just out of sentimentality. I was going to either win the week or lose the week, so I kind of knew what was happening regardless. So I just streamed him, and I got a shutout out of him. Sometimes I do that just for the enjoyment, just because I want to watch him play. I'll stream a particular player in fantasy if I know I'm going to win the week. All right, well, we do have another one of these portraits, so let's see what it is. Of course, we're looking for the McDavid portraits, although I have to say I already own this portrait of him. And this one is Nick Shore, so another sort of vaguely known quantity as opposed to a known quantity. Continuing on, there's Craig Anderson, man. He's still going. Kane, Yakupov. There's Mark Stone. He's had a decent start to the season this year. And this one here would happen to be none other than Brian Elliott. It's really a pretty card of Brian Elliott, who's now the backup on Tampa Bay, and he's looked half decent in his starts. Fortunately, of course, it's, you know, they've actually allowed a lot of shots, Tampa Bay, and they've actually had a kind of weak start to the season, more or less. We have another Young Guns here, so we'll see. I own most of the Young Guns set, so I'm not really sure who I need. Aiken, Sedin, Rask, Brad Richards, and behind the Justin Fontaine and the John Moore, is this Omark? It looks like a, no it isn't. Oh, you know who this is? This is Derek Forbort. That is funny. That is actually a decent one. Again, another known quantity, and what a beautiful card. Derek Forbort. I don't think I have this one, actually. I have most of the set, but I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. All right, I think we have our materials here. It's either, yeah, we'll see who our materials is. There is a McDavid materials. I think it's like a 1% opportunity, but we'll see. Eric Stahl, Nyquist, Jeff Petrie, Brandon Saad, and behind the Brody, this would happen to be I think it's a Sens, right? So the Sens would happen to be Shane Prince. Wah, wah, wah. A Shane Prince rookie materials. Yeah, beautiful card. Not the guy we're looking for. It's just so much fun. I mean, even if these cards are nominal inserts and so on, it is just so much fun to have a shot at hitting the man in the background. All right, Yarn Crooks, Zetterberg. We do have a Patrick Kane, and we do have one of those retro OPCs. Devontae Smith-Pelly, Danuge, Brent Seabrook, and who is our OPC? Retro, and it would happen to be a rookie of someone on the Winnipeg Jets, which is probably Nick Petan, isn't it? I mean, it's the only guy I can think of. And that is, in fact, it is Nick Petan. Okay, Nick Petan, all right. It's so funny because it's such a 2015, 16, 17 aged really well. 15, 16, Series 2 did not age very well. All right, Beauchemin, Ladd. Oh, we have another one of the OPCs. Oh, this is, I think it's a King, isn't it? I mean, there's a King jersey in the background. No, it happens to be a San Jose Shark, so that would be Donskoy, a rookie of Donskoy. I actually have this whole set anyways, but I really do like Donskoy. Continuing on, we have Holtby, we have Stuck Cards, Ryan Callahan, Trocheck, and Redeem Verbata. All right, guys, continuing on, Paul Martin, Chad Johnson. We have another one of the portraits, so we'll see who our portrait is. Portraits in a pear tree, and this one certainly is not. So this is, oh, Stanislav Galiev, another blast from the past. And I think this is a gold. That's pretty cool. This is definitely a gold parallel. Look at that. And it's numbered to 99 only. I don't think I've ever hit one of these gold ones. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'll take that. Continuing on, and there's Chucky. All right, guys, our last stackage. So we'll see whether we have any last stack mojo. So we have Jelena, Johnny Oduya, we have Paul Stastny, oh, there's Hoffman, and then we have another one of our young guns. So who is this one gonna be? And of course it's a goaltender, right? It's my second goaltender of the young guns. So I'm guessing this is, who's this? This is, it's the backup, that perennial back. I think it's Louis Domingue, right? And it is in fact the Louis Domingue. Another decent one, I have to say, another NHLer, I'll take it. Paquette and Yuri Sekach, Tommy Wingles. All right, certainly goalie mojo, Habs mojo per usual. I have another one of the portraits. They're the most likely, it's 10% shot to hit a Connor McDavid, and the most likely way to hit him is certainly within one of these, because 10% odds is pretty decent odds. And it isn't, it's 48, it's Shinkaruk. Okay, Shinkaruk, Adam Lowry, Phil the Thrill, as well as Idlicki. All right, so Brouwer, Johansson, TJ Oshie, and another one, and I'm not seeing McDavid. I don't think this is McDavid, let's see. It's of course one of the rookies, and oh god, it's another goalie. I think it's Sam Britton. All right, yeah, man, bound to hit another goalie, of course. There's Crosby with a determined look on his face, Fleischman, as well as Matt Molson. Last couple of packs, guys. Let's see what we can do. We hit the Young Gun checklist. We hit the Young Gun checklist. Okay, well that's cool. Bo Bennett, Johnny Gaudreau, Wayne Simmons, and it is always awesome to hit this. So is it Fucale and what's his name? And Eichel. I'm flaking on his name. And let's just see who it is. And because I mean, I know this checklist inside out. It is in fact, so we did hit a Jack Eichel. We hit the Zach Fucale, Jack Eichel checklist. That is very cool. I guess they sort of had high hopes for him, for Fucale. Yeah, man, well, I'll take it. And Barkov, Giordano, as well as Michalek. All right. All right, not bad. So we did hit an Eichel of sorts. And we have an Alex Edler, Ernhoff, a Sekera. We do have another one of the Upper Deck Canvas, and it is in fact a Young Gun, but that is not the horizontal McDavid card I'm very familiar with. So let's see who it is. Is it the same kid we hit earlier? And oh my God. So it's our second Brendan Gaunce in this box, but I'll take it. I'll Young Gun Canvas, all right. So we did hit the Young Gun Canvas, 50% opportunity, but not the 1% shot at the McDavid. What is going on with these cards? Why are these? Oh, they're stuck in a weird position. For a second, I thought that there were like shorter cards in this pack. All right, guys, last pack mojo. Let's do it. McNabb, Spooner. We have a Mark Dano, and we do in fact have one of the OPGs. So if it's a rookie, hopefully it will be a McDavid rookie, but we shall see. Shells. A Corey Perry, and oh, Edmonton Oilers. That bodes well, guys. So let's see who it is. And it is, oh no, it is Slepyshev. It is the marquee rookie of Slepyshev. What a Scooby-Doo ending in a negative way. I have to say that's really funny because for a second there I obviously assumed it would be McDavid. That is hysterical. I mean, it even kind of looks like one of his poses. I mean, it kind of looks like the way he skates, but anyways, guys, yeah, you know, 2015-16 Series 2, man. Yeah, that was fun. I have to say that was really a lot of fun. So that's basically it, guys. I have to say a decent haul. I have to keep on reminding myself that a 27% opportunity to hit a McDavid means a 73% chance not to hit him, so we're actually on the side of the math per usual. But what's kind of cool about this is I did hit this really cool Dylan Larkin rookie card. It's one of the rainbow foiled rookie cards, OPG updates or whatever they're called. As well as, of course, I hit my Zach Fucale with my Habs mojo, my goalie mojo, four-board and NHLer. Domingue, more goalie mojo. This is probably the hit of the box, I guess, hitting the Jack Eichel and Fucale, hitting the Noah Hannafin, another great one. So for the most part, we had good ones. The only bummer was hitting two Gaunces, actually hitting one of the Young Guns being on the 50%, there's 50% odds to hit a Young Gun, and then not hitting a decent one. That's sort of the only disappointment within the box. This is a good box, man. I have to say, on average, it's a pretty nice box. And guys, stay tuned for this, because this is coming up soon to my channel. 2007, 2008 Black Diamond. Really looking forward to popping this bad boy open. All right, guys, please sub, like, hashtag Dryden. Fultoncards live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York City.